Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all so much for coming today. I heard someone say once that there are two types of days, those that you reflect upon and those that you look forward to. I've looked forward to this day since December 1st of last year, when I was honored with the great privilege of being appointed to serve as State's Attorney for Kane County. Today I'm asking you to look forward with me, my friends, my neighbors, fellow citizens, and allow me the honor of continuing as your elected State's Attorney. I have always been very proud of our State's Attorney's Office and have committed myself to continuing the great tradition of prosecutorial excellence the people of Kane County expect and deserve. With your support, I'll continue this important work. Kane County is a great place to raise a family, to go to school, to work, and retire. We live in communities that have great school systems, communities that foster an environment where business can thrive. We have an educated and talented workforce, and when we enter that period of our lives where we have the time to slow down and enjoy our retirement years, we have beautiful parks, forest preserves, and healthcare services throughout our county. I want to keep our streets and our neighborhoods safe, our schools where kids can focus on their education, and our communities the envy of the state of Illinois. County government must put the safety of our community first and keep the safety of our children, our senior citizens, and our neighbors its top priority. That's why I'm here today to announce my candidacy for Kane County State's Attorney. Since taking office, our office has continued the work of our predecessors in performing this crucial mission. We have sent murderers to prison for the rest of their life, sexual predators to prison for decades, and put those who prey on the children and elderly of this community behind bars where they cannot abuse and intimidate law-abiding citizens. We have been innovative as well, ensuring that your tax dollars go as far as possible, while at the same time working with the judiciary to hold convicted criminals accountable for their actions. We have supported diversion programs for nonviolent offenders, worked with educators to promote good decision-making and safe driving habits, and implemented evidence-based practices in our courtrooms, in the State's Attorney's Office. Our civil division has aggressively, effectively, and efficiently defended the county, all of which make the Kane County State's Attorney's Office more effective for everyone. These are challenging times for businesses and families in Kane County. This is a time when resources available to all levels of government, from Washington to Springfield to right here in Geneva, are scarce, which is why it is so important that your leaders in government know what it's like to run a business in the private sector and to raise a family. This election is about trust and experience, about whom you will trust with the security and safety of your family and friends and your tax dollars. I am outraged by the actions of some of our elected officials in Springfield and Washington who think the answer to every problem is more government and more taxes. Efficiency, not expansion, is what is needed. In the private sector, joint ventures and collaboration is expected. Shareholders and business owners demand it. Since taking office as State's Attorney, I have brought that discipline to the State's Attorney's Office. We'll stand for justice that is served fairly, swiftly, and effectively. We have worked with the probation department to begin the implementation of evidence-based practices here in Kane County to identify those individuals who are at high risk for reoffending and those who are low-risk offenders. We have collaborated with DeKalb and Kendall counties to strengthen our elder abuse unit and implemented the Tri-County Elder Fatality Review Team. We have realigned our internal resources in the State's Attorney's Office to focus on the most serious crimes committed by the most violent offenders. As a prosecutor, I have seen thousands of criminals come through our court system, some worse than others. And I know the difference between those who intimidate and threaten, who prey on the children and the senior citizens, those career criminals who should never walk the streets of Kane County again, and on the other hand, those who through poor choices and circumstances deserve a second chance to complete their education and become productive and responsible members of our community. My roots in this community run deep. I have lived here all of my life. I attended District 300 schools in Dundee and Carpentersville. I graduated from St. Edward High School in Elgin. My wife and I are raising our family here. Our 3 kids attend public schools in Burlington. My grandfather began his business in Algonquin over 70 years ago. My parents believed in public service and in helping others. My in-laws and most of my extended family have owned small business in and around the Elgin area and still live here. This is my home. The people, the places, the institutions I care deeply about are here. Today, I enjoy the support of parents, current and former prosecutors, police officers, educators, and leaders in our community. These are the good guys. And as Kane County State's Attorney, I'll continue to stand with those guys to keep Kane County the greatest place in the state of Illinois to raise a family, to educate our kids, to work, and retire. For all of these reasons, I'm committed to making the Kane County State's Attorney's Office a place where justice is delivered to the people. You deserve a justice system that sets an example of excellence. And with your support, I'll continue to fight for justice and commit myself to excellence every single day. Thank you all for coming today and honoring me with your support. Let's win in 2012.